Oklahoma has just become a Second Amendment sanctuary state. We'll tell you what the bill says and what it does and doesn't do here on this episode of Guns and Gadgets. This video is brought to you by TacPack. TacPack is a monthly subscription box that delivers tactical and EDC gear to your door each month. Each month, TacPack's team curates a list of products that you will find useful in your daily life, whether it's on the range, at home, or at work. For $49.95, you can expect at least $80 worth of gear each month, and most boxes have at least $100 worth of gear. Some even have been worth $200, like a rail from Aeronox. In your TacPack, you can expect to find anything from knives to gun parts to gun cleaning tools to badass apparel, sometimes even an AR rail or a steel target. Just a few of the brands you'll find in TacPack include CRKT, SOG Knives, Mechanics Gloves, Aeronox, and many more. And TacPack has a hassle-free cancellation. When you use the link and code in my description, you will receive a free mystery grab bag valued at $40 just for signing up, and that bag will ship separately from your box. Once again, a big thank you for TacPack for sponsoring today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. If you're interested in Second Amendment news, this is your home. Please hit the subscribe button. YouTube has been shrinking our numbers, so check your subscriptions. They go through this purge every now and then. But this is where you'll find news on the Second Amendment, no matter where it happens, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. And today we're talking about Oklahoma. And you can see by this picture here, Governor Stitt of Oklahoma signed SB 631 into law yesterday. There are four main parts to the bill. I'll put it on screen here in a second, and I'll have a link down below so that you'll know exactly what it is. And it takes place effective immediately. The bill is broken up over 4 pages, but it's really only 2 pages of text. You can see here, we'll start on page 2. Look at A. The state legislature hereby occupies and preempts the entire field of legislation by the federal government, any agency of this state or political subdivision in this state to infringe upon the rights of a citizen of the state of Oklahoma, the unalienable right to keep and bear arms as guaranteed to them by the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution. B. Any federal, state, county, or municipal act, law, executive order, administrative order, court order, rule, policy, or regulation ordering the buyback, confiscation, or surrender of firearms, firearm accessories, or ammunition from law-abiding citizens of this state shall be considered an infringement on the rights of the citizens to keep and bear arms as guaranteed by the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States and Article 2, Section 26 of the Constitution of Oklahoma. C tells the courts and law enforcement this is your job, and it already is. And Section D is the meat and potatoes. The preemption provided in this act shall include 1. Any regulation of arms and ammunition pursuant to the National Firearms Act of 1934 prohibited or regulated on or after the effective date of this act, meaning it doesn't exempt the NFA. Number 2, any regulations or provision of the Gun Control Act of 1968 prohibited or regulated on or after the effective date of this act. Does not preempt either the NFA or the GCA. And then here are some definitions. So good on the governor for signing this into law. It now makes Oklahoma a Second Amendment sanctuary state. So anything that Bobo Biden likes to put his name on regarding gun control, or anything that the anti-gun ATF and their new gun control zealous advocate possible director, David Chipman, whatever they drum up, Oklahoma says, not here. Now, one thing to keep in mind with these Second Amendment sanctuary laws and bills of different states, they don't stop the federal government from operating. What they do is they limit or stop the local governments from assisting. So, yeah, take that for what it's worth. Just like if you live in Massachusetts or a state like Massachusetts, where they have become an immigration sanctuary. The state doesn't enforce any of the immigration law. You can't even assist in an investigation. It's if the feds want to do it, they got to come do it on their own. And we all know they don't have the manpower to go after everything. So that's similar to what this bill is. But it is still good news, meaning that your local or state or sheriff or whatever police department or sheriff's department, they're not going to be able to enforce Bobo Biden's upcoming gun control. So just a quick update from Oklahoma. Guys and gals, if you're interested in Second Amendment news, this is where you'll find it on a daily basis here on Guns and Gadgets. I ask you to please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Share this with other like-minded folks and ask them to join on, because the more people we have, the stronger our voice is, and the more information we gather keeps us rowing in the same direction on the rowboat of freedom, and we're all going to need each other sooner or later. Guys and gals, thank you for your time. I appreciate it way more than you know. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry your weapon, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.